Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Robert, this week we honor all of the people affected by breast cancer by updating a story we brought to you 10 years ago. Sacred Heart Cathedral head coach Margie Bima is a breast cancer survivor. Having her around to teach and coach brings so much meaning to lives of the girls she inspires every day.
It was actually 10 years ago that I went through treatment for breast cancer, and it was during the season, and I tell you that volleyball was actually a great distraction at that time. I was in a little bit of shock, and I remember walking to my car, and there were these darling little kids that had a lemonade stand set up. And I thought, you know, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to buy some lemonade. But I remember looking back at that moment thinking that I was in a fog. It was probably from June when I had a surgery till December when I was done with radiation. And then you're kind of on meds for 5 years. So the 5-year mark is a big, like, woo, you know, cancer-free. And now we're at 10 years, so, you know, knock on wood. Early detection is the key, and I was lucky. It was my first mammogram. Diagnosed it right away. It was early stages. I remember asking my seniors to really step up and be leaders for me because I would be weary. Had an amazing assistant coach. So it didn't, like looking back, I think memory's kind, and I don't look back at it as this horrible time, but I do remember how amazing our seniors were.
When she was battling that, like, she probably had a sense of urgency to, like, let's just fight this and, like, win and, like, just, you know, get through it. And it kind of, like, shows on the court because, like, with us, like, we keep pushing for every point so that way, like, we can finish strong.
I love being in the gym with these amazing, motivated, intelligent young women, and they inspire me. I actually learn a lot from my teams. It's a passion that we all have, that we have this common goal, and so I think you do something you love, and it's a gift.
So my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 8 years old, so that was about 8 years ago. And I think it's really important because people should all know, like, if like there is something wrong or you feel like something's wrong, to get tested, because it's much rather you catch it early than later, and just to be aware of, like, there's people around you that do have breast cancer or other kind of cancers. Coach Margie's just like a really strong person, and she's always like striving for us to be stronger, and she's always been pushing us to get through mistakes and being able to put those in the past and move on to the future.
The fact that there is awareness around it, and if women remember to, you know, lead a healthy life and then just pay attention and do the yearly mammograms when your doctor recommends it, then we can be safe. And for the most part, it's, you know, our chances are going to be pretty good.
One of the Bay Area's true coaching treasures, Margie's team is one of the very best in the nation again this year.
Yeah, and the girls are very lucky to have her there.
Yes, absolutely.